guys? The next figure review I want to do is the Marvel Legends style Avengers movie Hawkeye. Actually a really nice figure. I can see why he was so hard to come by, other than just being a Hawkeye figure, which of course Hawkeye's popular. He's actually a really solid figure, and for coming from the movie line, I'm pretty impressed. There are some flaws, of course. There's nothing perfect, but... and of course I have to mention them since this is a review and not just me saying, look, I bought this figure. But overall, it's a really great figure. Probably my favorite of the movie figures. Really, really nice overall. Let's talk accessories first. He comes with the goofy base. Not a fan of the base at all, but it's I guess it's better than nothing. I'd rather them just not have done the base at all. Maybe given us a little bit better other accessories, but it is what it is. So he has the base. It has 3 pegs on it. He has peg holes in his feet. Avengers painted logo there. Going to get these same bases with some of the Legends. No logo, of course. But so I guess that's kind of cool that they're the same. You can connect them and stuff, but not something I really care about. Here's the quiver he has, which is a decent sculpt. It's pretty accurate to the movie, but there's no arrows at all. And it's hollow, and it doesn't look good, really. I mean, it only looks good from this side, and there's no paint, so... definitely could be better, could easily be fixed, of course, if you want to get some paint on there. But since I don't collect modified figures, I like to keep them factory fresh. I'm not going to do that, so it could be a little better. The arrow, or I mean the bow, it's a decent sculpt. It's not perfect, it's a little bent from the packaging, so a little hot water would fix that. Again, a little bit of paint would be nice, and of course modifying this to actually have string on it would be nice too, and probably... I would imagine he had the little pulleys on there in the movie, so I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. I can't be positive. I need to see the movie again. But still, it's a decent bow. No arrow accessory, though. Unless I had one in the package and I lost it, I don't remember ever seeing an arrow. So that's kind of weird that it doesn't come with an arrow. I probably had one and lost it, but I don't know. Alright, on to the figure. Let's talk articulation before anything else. The head is on one of those joints, so no up and down movement really, just the tiniest little bit. And then of course it rotates, and you can actually cock the head from side to side just a little bit to give him some attitude. This is molded plastic. The neck is painted, so it doesn't match perfectly. You can see the paints are a little off, or I mean the colors, but it's not bad. The hair has some dry brushing, so that's nice. The glasses are painted pretty nicely, and it's a nice likeness to Jeremy Renner. Pretty darn good. I'm very happy with it. The sculpt work is great on the torso. Lots of nice details. Paintwork's solid. You have the zippers on there, the buckle, the shield logo. So really nice overall. Definitely, I like the articulation here in the diaphragm, or, well, I guess that's what it's called. But it's not nearly as good as an ab crunch and a waist twist. I miss that combination. This alone I don't care for. He has the standard ball disc shoulders, bicep swivel, double joint elbows, wrist rotation, and a wrist pivot. No shading or anything on the arms. He does have the painted hand thingy, so that's okay. That's nice. Fingers are sculpted to look like he's holding the bowstring, which makes me think I'm supposed to have an arrow, but I didn't see one, and if I had one, it's somewhere in San Diego because that's where I opened the figure. This arm, it does have the little strap thing on there to protect his arm from the bowstring, so it's a different sculpt for the arm and for the hand, but still pretty solid paintwork and sculpt work. I like it. He does have this separate piece, which is the harness for his quiver, which snaps through the harness and into the back. So I don't know if I care for that. I think it probably should just snap to the harness. No, it doesn't go that way. It goes this way. Get in there. But it's okay. You can't really see the open hollowness of the quiver too much from the front, but it is there. It's not terrible, but it could definitely be better. This has no paint on it, but the sculpt work is nice nonetheless. Legs, T-jointed ball joint or ball disc hips, so full range of motion, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ankle pivot, and then the new type of ankle rocker. Again, great sculpt work on the legs. Really nice set of legs. I know that sounds weird, but these would make for great customs. He's a little bit short. He's supposed to be, so that's fine. I'm just saying as far as customizing goes, he's only just about 6 inches tall. Most Legends are about 6.5, so he's probably a little bit short, and he's hard to find. If he was in full supply, you can get him whenever you wanted. He would be a great fodder piece because there's lots of nice parts on here. And the paintwork's pretty solid. He's got all the buckles painted. Could be a little more detailed, but it's still really nice. And overall, it's a great looking figure. Decent paints, nice, really nice sculpts, good articulation, decent accessories, really can't complain. Highly recommend it. Very nice figure overall. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the rest of the reviews I have coming up, and in the meantime, keep collecting.